God says, prepare to be mind blown. Prepare to be mind blown. This is a plot twist. Do you hear me? There is something that God is working out for your life right now. And the way and the manner that God is going about it, he knows what he's doing. He may not reveal everything to you. He may not tell it to you because he needs to protect this. This is protected in this spiritual boat. And this spiritual vault that God has, this certain blessing that he intended to bring your way. And you, the same way that God is proud of you, the same way that you have really impressed God with the way that you remain dutiful, with the way that you remain faithful. I'm telling you, he saw every step. He saw every move that you took and that you made regarding the situations and the circumstances that you was faced with. And because of that, he always knew that there was going to come a time that he was going to have to unleash this blessing and release it to you, right? And he knew that this was going to be a clear indicator of his power, of his will, and of his purpose for you. And it was all meant to clear your name. It was all meant to shed a new light over your life. It was all meant to change people's perspective of you because of this path that you chose to be on. See, for a lot of you, when you thought that God wasn't going to come through for you, when you thought that there was no way out for you, there was a lot that you were doing. There was a lot that people were doing for your life. There was a lot that people were doing to go up against you. For good and for bad, you kept pushing forward. There were a lot of names that you was being called. There was a lot of attacks that was being sent your way. A lot of people laughed at you. A lot of people discriminated against you. A lot of people caused you to lose out on opportunities. You was faced with some evil. At the end of the day, instead of these people just acknowledging who you are and leaving you alone, because of your kindred spirit, because of your innocence, because of your light, it caused these people to group up and go up against you. But see, this was the very reason why God placed you in these situations, to encounter these certain people, to be and bring about change in these people. But it didn't. They still yet chose to remain the same. Now, because you kept doing what you was called to do, supposed to be, right? You paving the way. You're being a leader. You're setting the example, right? And these people going up against you, it hurt you. You didn't understand why he chose this purpose for you. Why, if you know how evil this world is, why would you want me to continue to show off and shed off my light? Why would you want me to continue to be an example of how dutiful and faithful you're supposed to be when these people don't have it in them to be that way? Yet in placing me around these people, I was mocked. Yet in placing me around these people in these situations, I didn't achieve what I thought I would achieve. Yet placing me in these situations, I didn't go as far as I thought I would go. Yet placing me in these situations, I was betrayed. I was thrown to the back. I was thrown down. I was stepped on. I was spit on. I don't understand why you chose this for me, God. And see, the thing is, because he knew how he was going to come through for you. There is a special blessing. Like I said, it's been locked up in his spiritual vault. Even though he's been sending certain things your way, this is going to set the standard. This is a blessing unlike any other that he's ever given anyone, right? Because of this purpose. See, because your purpose was unlike any other, this blessing is about to be unlike any other. And God says, prepare to be mind blown, because it's all going to come through full wind. It's all going to come through full force. Baby, you can't do no wrong in this blessing that he's about to give to you. It is nothing for a lot of you. You're going to feel like this is too good to be true because of all that evil and that hell that you had to be faced with, that you was met with. But let me tell you something. This blessing is going to be unlike any other. The favor over your life is unlike any other. The anointing over you is unlike any other. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is why people saw a complete change and transformation in your life and about who you are and how you're living and how you're moving. This blessing that has been locked up in this spiritual vault until you reached a certain point of your life, till you reached a certain point on this path, until you passed certain tests that you had to pass, from certain lessons that you had to learn. God locked it up in this vault. And now that you are here, he says, prepare for it to be unleashed. Prepare to be mind blown.